difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me. Yeah. You got it bad. You got it bad for me.
Hey, what's up guys? So it's here, coming back to my YouTube channel. So hello. So someone left this comment on my most recent YouTube video. And it was a super sweet comment, but I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in literally forever. It used to be my dream back in 2016 to be like a makeup influencer, but that dream quickly died and she passed away and she RIP'd. I laid her down to rest because it just wasn't going anywhere. But today we're gonna bring her back alive and I'm gonna teach you guys how to make yourself look more zhuzhed up. So I always like to start off with chapstick because I don't want to have crusty dusty lips the whole entire time. I think I'm addicted to Carmex, but it's Carmex's fault that I formed an addiction because apparently they like make it dry your lips out so that way you have to keep buying more Carmex. Like, am I the only person who's heard that rumor before? It's a real thing. Look it up. Okay, yeah. So this stuff's optional, but I highly advise it, especially if you're going to be doing lipstick or anything like that. I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now, the products that I show you guys, you don't have to use. I'm going to do primer because it helps prime your skin. And that way, this Power Grip Primer gives your makeup something to cling to. You want to take that, rub it all in, and then pat it on your face. So that's what I'm going to do here. I promise I'm not beating myself up, even though sometimes I want to. Pull the sleeves back because we're about to get dirty. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm the shade 430. I lied. I'm shade 430. I love this Fenty foundation. This is like my holy grail foundation. I like to shake my foundation before I apply it because sometimes like the foundation can kind of separate inside the bottle, so you just want to shake it up just to make everything come back together. And I just do a few pumps on my beauty blender. My beauty blender is dirty. She's a dirty girl. But that's okay. Let's just act like she's not dirty. Make sure you clean your beauty blenders, or don't, like I do. That sounds so bad. So you want to make sure that your beauty blender is wet so that way the product is spreading out over your face evenly. If it gets on your lips, that's okay. And make sure you get these nooks and crannies on your nose, like, because I always forget to do that sometimes. That's like a whole workout right there. Do I even need Planet Fitness for real? Because like, come on, I can just beauty blend my face until I'm toned. You know what I mean? A lot of people do makeup differently. So some people say to skip your under eyes because once you go in with the concealer, it's gonna like make it look too cakey. So if you want to skip that, you can, but I normally do not. I put my foundation all over my face. Make sure you get it on the back of your eyelids. My eyelids are kind of dark, so you just kind of want to make sure everything's like one consecutive color. Look at me using big girl terminology. Now that I have this all blended out, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my concealer. And I like to use a concealer that's a few shades lighter than me because it gives you like that bright under eye look, so you're just not all one color. But if you don't like to do that, feel free to use whatever color concealer that you want to use. But I'm using the Born This Way concealer in the shade Caramel. So I'm just gonna do a little bit like right here on the side. Okay, so you just want to let that sit for a little bit so it can get thick. Okay, so I was running out of storage. I literally had like the whole vlog that I just recently posted still sitting on the camera. I had no idea. Anyways, the issue's taken care of. So I just started doing this. I take the powder puff to blend out the concealer, and you want to do this with a light hand because if you want to have that light under eye effect, you want to make sure that you're not pressing too hard. I always used to press way too hard and I can never understand why my makeup wasn't looking like, you know, the girlies on Instagram. Don't be heavy-handed. Like, don't Hulk smash your face, okay? You just want to be gentle. Make sure your edges are really smooth. Sometimes if it doesn't blend out like really like as good as I want to, I'll go back over it with like the blender. As soon as I said I'd go back over it with the blender, I started being like, wow, what if I actually pulled out a blender? Oh my gosh, y'all think I was cooking for Cocoa Puffs. Oh my goodness. So this looks actually very crazy right now. At this point, if you use contour, you can contour. I'm going to be using the Fenty contour in the shade Espresso. Most of my makeup is Fenty. Like Rihanna did her thing with Fenty. I'm a Fenty girl. I like it because it's not too heavy. Like her foundation isn't heavy. A lot of people say it turns orange, but I've never noticed any orangeness. Like when I was working at Ulta, I would use Fenty on everybody. Sorry, I forgot I'm filming a tutorial. It's turning into a get ready with me. Okay, hold on. You guys can see how I contoured my face. I just put some on my forehead, on my cheekbones, sides of my nose, below the chin, on the jawline. I was like, what is that called? Didn't I put this away? Why is it in my face again? How did it even get out? So I like to use the Beauty Blender to blend out contour. I feel like it makes it blend so much easier. Really beat yourself in. Give yourself a concussion. I'm just kidding. You want to make sure that you really like get her in really good, because if you don't, you're gonna have like a harsh line and nobody wants that. I don't super duper contour my nose because I don't really have a problem with my nose, you know. I like my nose, think she's cute. So I don't really need to contour it, but if you need, like, you know, if you want to slim up your nose a little bit, you can go a little bit heavier on the contour, but I don't normally go too cray-cray with the contour. Oh my gosh, I feel so like my age is showing. Cray-cray? Who says cray-cray? And I'm only 24. 24. It's giving middle age mom. So next I'm taking my Dermablend powder. This is a translucent powder. Now, I was using a pressed powder, the Fenty powder in the shade Honey, but I noticed that whenever I use like the colored powder, it kind of takes away like the brightness that I'm going for. So I like to use the translucent powder because that way it is not taking away all that hard work that we just put in, you know? So I'm just going to go in with the same powder puff I used to blend out my concealer. And I am going to just press this all underneath my eyes. And you want to make sure, like with this, I forget that this thing is right here. You want to make sure that you're pressing that powder into your skin, because that is going to help it set it in place and make sure it does not go anywhere, and make sure you don't get any creasing. So as you guys can see, it's like disappearing. See how that's already like giving you that like snatched, like highlighted look? That's what you want to go for. I know you guys are going to see everything done differently. Everyone does everything different. You can contour your jawbone if you want to. I mean, you can bake. Do people still say bake? I don't know. That's the term that I remember. You can still bake your jawline if you want to. Put some setting powder on your jaw. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what you kids are doing these days. Bro, why am I acting like I'm so old? I feel old. Bro, I'm about to be 25. Like, what the heck? How did I get this old? I remember when I had turned 20 and I was like, and now I'm 24. Like, I'm like knee deep into my 20s at this point. I pretty much just like everything to look really natural now with my makeup. So I take my Benefit, the 24-hour brow setter. I like to use this and kind of like just smush my eyebrows down. And then once they're smushed, I just take the brush and kind of go over it. So the Benefit one is super cool because it has like that flat, like as you guys can see. Bro, not me being a 2016 YouTuber for real. Okay, so as you guys can see, the brush is flat and then you have like bristles like on the side of it that you can use to comb the hairs. So I really like this one because it helps you like, well, that laminated brow look, I guess you could say. And that's pretty much all I do to my eyebrows. Like, if you want to fill in your eyebrows, I know people have tutorials on how they like fill their eyebrows in and still make them look natural, but I just literally, I don't even do that anymore. So now I'm just gonna carve out my eyebrows, and then I like to take a little bit, put it on the back of my eyelid too for additional coverage. Sponge, I'm gonna be using the Beauty Blender to blend that out. The powder puff still has a little bit of powder on it, so I like to take that and go over top of my lid with it, so that way it can like mattify the concealer that's on the lid. Normally at this point in the routine, I would put on some lashes, but I have lash extensions right now. But at this point, you can go ahead and apply lashes if you need to. For the eyeshadow, I like to, like, if I'm just just doing something natural. Some days I won't put on any eyeshadow, but for the sake of the video, I am gonna put on some. Usually either I go for a pink, like something just soft. Like natural glam means you want to go for soft colors. So you can do like a brown, you can do like a soft little pink. Like those are mainly the only ones that I would choose. I'm gonna use this color right here that's called Sneak a Kiss. Don't be sneaking a kiss, okay? If you're gonna kiss somebody, make sure it's consensual. Morphe is gonna get you in jail. They're gonna put you in jail. But this color is actually pretty light, so I'm gonna go in with this other shade. It's called Private Villa. I feel like you could slick make a song out of like all the names of the palette, you know what I mean? Maybe you can't. Maybe you could if you're musically inclined, but I'm not. But I feel like sneak kiss in my private villa. I feel like that could be something. Like I feel like I would jam that. So that's on, that's cute. So now that that's on, I'm gonna go ahead and dust away the setting powder. And you gotta put some elbow grease behind this, because if you don't, you're gonna be looking like Casper. I'm gonna be doing some blush. Now I have two blushes here. I have Fenty blush, of course. So I have this shade Riri right here, which is like more of like a neutral one that I like to use on like more natural makeup days. And then I have the Summertime Wine. And as you can see, I put a dent in this because this is my jam. I love the Summertime Wine shade. It is so stinking cute. Like, look at that. Okay, and that might have been a little bit too much, but we'll fix it. Sometimes I like to put it on my nose, like, because I think it's cute. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it because I think it's cute. Well, next I like to take a glitter shade, use a little bit and put it in my inner corner on an angled brush. Now that I pop that in there, I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I am gonna be using the Better Than Segs. I don't know if you can say that word on YouTube. Better Than Segs concealer. Mascara. Why did I say concealer? I'm gonna be using the Better Than Eggs concealer. Okay, so as I'm watching this footage back, I literally corrected myself just to continue saying concealer. I don't know why my brain was just not functioning properly. I don't know if I like this concealer because I kind of don't like the applicator brush, but I like the boldness that it gives. And as you guys can see, really drastic difference there. So now that that is done, next I like to go ahead and do my lips. For this step, you can do a lipstick, you can do lip gloss, you can do whatever. I'm gonna be showing you guys my lip gloss combo because that's what I had on in my last video. I take my NYX, words. Words. Okay, I'm taking my bro. What is going on? Okay, so next I take my NYX brow pencil. Bro. Brain. The brain is not braining right now. Okay, I'm taking the NYX lip liner pencil in the shade Espresso. And then I go in with my lip gloss. Now, of course, I have my Fenty gloss. I'm not gonna be using that one today. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. lip oil because you guys can see it's brown. This was clear. It's brown now because of my lip liner. And the last thing to do is you want to go ahead and set everything in place so that way it's not going nowhere. If you start sweating, dancing, doing whatever you gotta do, your makeup isn't gonna move. So I'm gonna be using the One Size setting spray, the Until Dawn. I just recently ordered this one. It works, but I don't like it because it makes me sneeze and it has like a hairspray smell, you know? Where's the sneeze? It's loading. The sneeze is loading. Like, I feel it tingling. I think we're good today. I think we're good. I probably will start sticking to my all-nighter foundation. I mean, bro, my all-nighter setting spray. These, what is going on with me today? All right, you guys, so this is going to be the finished product here. So as you guys can see, I hope this was an easy natural glam that you can do for yourself at home. If you guys want a more detailed makeup routine, just let me know down below in the comments because I don't mind filming it for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe down below and leave comments on the other kind of videos that I see from me. So yeah, bye guys.
I don't feel glad that I can have